What's going on? Made it down here to Grants, New Mexico. Just got fuel over at the Loves across the street. Damn it. Right. It's over there. You can see the sign. But I come across over here at the Petro to take my 30-minute break because that Love's over there has only got 4 fuel islands. Or 5. And there wasn't nobody behind me or in the 2 pumps next to me, but by the time I got done with this 30-minute break, they would be. So I just went ahead and come over here. But yeah, I told you I took these I took these things here off. I'm gonna wind up taking the rest of that off too, because I mean, both brackets are broke. So the only shit, man, I don't know. I'm trying to get the. So this thing is holding on by these corners. I mean, by these flaps here, all the way down by the brackets, and it's tore down there and down there. It's eventually gonna just blow off. It'll ride till I get back towards the house. But I might wind up taking them off because I don't want to fly off and hit somebody. But man, this thing's dirty. But yeah, yesterday I said I was gonna go across 40, but then someone said that I crossed through 40 through Arkansas. 50 degrees. Somebody said 40 through Arkansas was bad across there, but I watched well, I got a bunch of YouTube channels that I listen to. You know, I'm subscribed to because they got a lot of content that you can listen to. You ain't got to watch. So I was listening to one of the channels I subscribed to, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation Lyle, and he said 40 was good, but when you got into Tennessee, the highways was shit, pretty much. But I ain't got to go all the way to Tennessee. I'm gonna drop down there at Little Rock, Arkansas, and ease down that way, down 82 and 35 and all that. Because I was going to cut down to Amarillo and go down to Dallas and across 20, but after I listened to his video, to Lyle's video, I done decided I'm going to just go on across 40. And this dude's out here looking for something. Walk around picking up cigarettes. I ain't got nothing to eat in here for him, or I'd give him something to eat, but I'm not gonna give him no money, no cash. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just sitting here taking a 30-minute break. 8 minutes into it. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go straight on across 40. Talked to my boss man earlier too, and before long, be back on flatbed. So, that's good. I mean, I don't mind reefer. I just hate all this damn sitting and shit and all this bullshit. I like flatbed because I like the physical work. I like to see how good I can make a tarp job look. How tight I can get it. Because I can put a tarp on and that sucker won't bulge or blow at all going down the road. So you just gotta learn your own little. Doing flatbed and all is not something. It ain't really something that can be taught how to do, other than by yourself. You just gotta get out here and figure stuff out on your own. I mean, you can be taught securement and all that, but some companies do teach securement, and some of them teach how to tarp flatbed. But there's little tricks you can learn that you can only learn on your own, how to get both tarps, real tight. But you put the back tarp on first. And what I do, when I put the back tarp on, lay it out, I'll get it secured in the back flaps. And I got little ratchet straps that I'll put on both sides of the tarp. I'll hook it way up in one of the loops, and then stretch it down to the rails on the trailer. And after I get the back of the tarp secured with bungees and all that and tight, I'll take them ratchet straps and put on there, and I'll ratchet it on both sides to pull the back of the tarp forward. Even though I've already got it secured in the back, it'll pull it forward and keep it tight. And then I'll do the same thing with the front tarp. I'll roll it out, secure the flaps in the front, and then I'll take two more little bungee straps you can get them. Little ratchet straps you can get them at Walmart. And I'll pull them. I'll get the front secure, and I'll pull them using ratchet straps. Pull them to the back. Pull the front tarp backwards. That way it gets it good and tight, and it stays that way. That cuts out on all them. You see flatbeds going down the road, look like a damn hot air balloon behind them. The tarp gets way out there, looks like a damn hot air balloon, but that's just because the tarp ain't tight enough. And they got air holes, they got holes in it, in the tarp. I keep my tarps patched. If they get holes in them, first off, I use edge protectors and quarter protectors underneath my tarp. And I'll take an old 4-inch strap and just cut it into sections, and put it on the corners of like wood, lumber, stuff like that. Or anything sharp, put it on the corners. And that way my tarp, it already don't blow going down the road, so it ain't doing all that flapping and just constantly ripping on the corner. I'll put them cut up pieces of strap in there, put the tarp on, tighten it down. There's a bunch of little ways you'll learn to figure shit out on flatbed. But I'm sure ready to get back on flatbed. Man, this reefer shit, don't particularly care for it. I've done reefer a long time, but I've done flatbed a long time too, and I'd rather have flatbed. Because usually you can pull up to a place and you give them your paperwork and they'll unload you, within the first little bit. Same thing when you go get loaded. It don't take them long to load you. It takes longer, usually, in the situations I've been in, it usually takes longer to secure the load and tarp it than it does to load it. So, man, that's just what I know. I know a lot of people love flatbed, love reefer, and and I love reefer too, but I love flatbed too, and I'd rather have a flatbed. I like the physical work of it. Getting out and being physical, doing physical work with it and shit. Like it's hot as hell in the summertime and cold as shit in the winter. And in the wintertime, your tarps, man, when they're froze, I roll mine up. I roll them three folds to the middle on both sides, and then I'll take those two and fold them over on top of each other and pull it halfway down, roll it on top of each other, pull it halfway down, and then I'll walk on it and get all the air out. And then I'll roll it up real nice and tight. I can fit 3 tarps in the toolbox between the spreads of a flatbed. 3 big tarps, 8-foot drop tarps. So But in the wintertime, when them tarps are froze, man, you just got to do the best you can do and roll them up the best you can, and just probably, you know, just throw them up on the trailer and strap them down, because when you roll them up in the wintertime and them tarps is froze, man, they're gonna be big as truck tires. So, 15 more minutes. I ain't gonna hold y'all up 15 more minutes. I'm gonna get off here and vacuum out my truck and throw this little bag of garbage away. I went inside the Love's over there and got me some coffee. I got 7 hours and 57 minutes left to drive. Some people wait till they get closer to the 8-hour mark before they take a 30-minute break, but I'll do it when I get fuel. You know, if I'm already stopped getting fuel, if it's 3 or 4 hours into my drive, I'll go ahead and take my break. That way I ain't got to stop no more until I stop for the night. Because I don't like, you know, stopping that much. So I just go ahead and, you know, take my break while I'm sitting here. Tonight I'm gonna get over at Amarillo, get a shower and all that, and probably go eat a little supper with a friend of mine that's coming up. He works for the same company. He was in Longview, Texas earlier when I talked to him. So he ain't got to be up yonder in Oregon, in Hermiston, Oregon till Tuesday. So he got plenty of time, I got plenty of time, so we're gonna get there at well, I'll take a shower at the Love's, but I'll probably go on down. He's probably gonna stop down there at the Petro, crossing the truck wash and all that. And we'll go in there and get some supper and shoot the shit for a little bit, and then go to bed, wake up in the morning and get on towards the house. So if y'all up there in the northwest up there, Washington, Oregon, I saw on the Weather Channel, it's getting hammered right now. Nothing but white up there. So if y'all up there, y'all be careful. Man, my sinuses. My damn sinuses have been, they don't never clear up. But alright, y'all, I'm gonna vacuum this truck out for a few minutes and see if I can get anything productive done while I'm sitting here. Probably about the only thing I'll do is drink my coffee and vacuum the floor out and take this trash right over at that garbage can. And I'll come back in here and give me some more videos lined up that I can listen to while I drive. Alright, y'all be safe, and I'll holler at y'all after a while.